We will get started in 2 minutes. Please bear with me. Okay. How's everyone doing? I guess you can't say anything. I see thumbs up. That's good. That's very, very good. So assalamu alaikum. My name is Hamza Reed. Everyone knows me. And I just want to welcome everyone back to another exciting night of MCC Friday Youth Night programming. It's going to continue every Fridays between Maghrib and Isha. So I'm glad you guys are here. If this is the first time you guys are tuning in, what happens is we have a topic, and then you listen to the topic, you understand the questions, and then what we will do is we will test your knowledge and see if you guys are listening by playing a game of Kahoot. And it's a quiz game where the grand prize at the end, we will be giving out 3 prizes. The grand prize at the end is...
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sister. Can you please mute your mic, please?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Bitches, they know. Stick it in that booty, hold my phone.
Islamic Empire. At that time, there were barely any mathematical achievements. And at the 8th century, the Muslim caliph, the king at that time, his name was Al-Rashid, and his son Al-Ma'mun. I think somebody is doing that, right?
Please, nobody mark on the screen right now. We're doing a shared presentation. This is the presentation, and nobody should be writing on the screen, okay? So you can wait for the presenter to finish presenting, and then we're going to play Kahoot. So at this time, nobody's allowed to write on the screen. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, so at the 8th century, Muslim Caliph Al-Rashid and his son Caliph Al-Ma'mun, the king at that time for Muslims, made the House of Wisdom. This House of Wisdom was in Baghdad, in Iraq. So this back to the 8th century. And this House of Wisdom was a library and a place for translation and research. Scholars would work here in translating the Greek and the Hindu books to Arabic. So summarize here, I talk about the 8th century when Al-Ma'mun and his father Al-Rashid made this House of Wisdom in Iraq. And this House of Wisdom was about a library and a place for research and translate the old books from Greek and Hindu language to the Arabic language. And because of that, because of the House of Wisdom that created by the Muslims king, the Islamic science and mathematics flourished under the Islamic Empire, became very famous. They attracted all of the scholars to work in this House of Wisdom. And from there, the Islamic mathematics expanded to the West and to the East over the time. And at that time, most scientists in this period were Muslims and Arab, and Arabic was the dominant language at that time. Okay. So one of the greatest scholars at that time, his name Al-Khwarizmi. His name was Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. He is the most famous Muslim mathematician. He is the father of mathematics. Khwarizmi born in Persia, in Iran, and he was brought to work at the House of Wisdom by Caliph Al-Ma'mun. This is Kahoot question, by the way. So he born in Persia, and he was brought to work in the House of Wisdom by Caliph Al-Ma'mun. And Al-Khwarizmi at that time, he invented the symbol for zero. So before him, zero was not existing. Number zero was not existing. And this number zero was used for about 250 years throughout the Islamic world before even Europe heard about it. So this is another Kahoot questions. Al-Khwarizmi invented number zero. So what else Khwarizmi did? Khwarizmi wrote a very important book on Hindu Arabic numerals, which made the use of these numbers popular. So back days, at the first century or second century, there was only Hindu knowledge at that time, and they have some numbers. And these numbers, as we see here in the picture, so they started with this symbol for using numbers, and they modify them. And Khwarizmi, after that, took these numbers and used them for his work, for his mathematics work. And these numbers very similar to what we are using right now. So after 300, 400 years after Khwarizmi, after the Latin translation, they translate all of this knowledge to Latin, and from there they use the same numerical we using up till now. Same numbers used by Khwarizmi in the 8th century before. What else Khwarizmi did? Khwarizmi wrote a book entitled Kitab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. What is al-Jabr wal-Muqabala? This is the cover page of the book. So I know most of you are sixth graders and up, they know the term of algebra. So from where we got this term? Algebra is derived from his book, from his own book, from Al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. So Al-Jabr, when they translate this in Latin language, they translated algebra. And from there, we took this term and we are using this term all the way till today. So this term is translated from his work on his kitab, in his book, Al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. Jabr means, he originally used the term al-Jabr to describe the method of reduction and balancing. I know this is gonna be a little bit hard on the little ones now, but bear with me. If you cannot get it, no problem. But I think sixth graders and up will understand what I'm talking about. I'm gonna explain a little bit the principle of algebra. So you will see what Khwarizmi invented and we're still using till today. So here, a very, very easy example for the equation. So as you see here, two sides of the equation, x equals 40 minus 4x. So what is algebra concept Al-Khwarizmi came up with? So Al-Khwarizmi uses algebra to add 4x to both sides of the equation. So when you add 4x to x, it became 5x. And when you add 40 minus 4x plus 4x became 40. So the equation will become 5x equal 40. So now it's so easy with the division. Now you know x equal 8. This very simple algebra methodology we are using till today, and invented by Al-Khwarizmi hundreds years ago, maybe more than 1200 years ago. Same concept with the same name, invented by Khwarizmi, and we still use that till today. I will keep you watching. This video is a short video for 2-3 minutes, so you know more about Khwarizmi. Okay. Okay. So this video summarized what I talked about and give you more information about Khwarizmi. So, but it wasn't only Khwarizmi. So Khwarizmi was a great example, was the father of mathematics, but there is more scientists worked on the mathematics and contribute into this. For another example here, Yaqub ibn Ishaq al-Kindi contributes to the mathematics, include many works in geometry. Another example here, Omar Khayyam wrote a book on algebra that went beyond algebra, went beyond what Al-Khwarizmi talked about in his book, and gave both arithmetic and geometric solutions. So I gave here some examples of the great scholars in mathematics, Islamic mathematics, and I show you the work they did, the symbols they invented, the work they did, we still utilize and use it till the modern days now. So now I covered mathematics. Now I hope I convince you, you need to be the smartest kid in your class in math, because Khwarizmi is our Muslims fellow, Khwarizmi is our Muslim scholars, and he invented everything, or the basic of everything we are learning today. And it wasn't only mathematics. It was on all branches. Another example here, chemistry. Great scholar, Jabir ibn Hayyan, known as Jibr. His Latin translation name is Jibr. This is Kahoot question. So Jibr is Jabir ibn Hayyan in Latin language. And he known as the father of chemistry. He is credited with the invention of many types chemical laboratory equipment and with the discovery and description of many chemical substances and processes, such as distillation and crystallization, that have become the foundation of today's chemistry and chemical engineering. So another great example here, Muslim fellow. He was the father of chemistry. I want to show you video in a bit here, and you will see everything he created we're still using in your school today. All the tubes, all of the techniques he invented back to 700, between 722 to 815, you are using in your science lab in your school today. Another example here, Abu Bakr Muhammad ibn Zakaria al-Razi, the greatest physician of the Islamic world. Al-Razi, two most significant medical works are the Kitab al-Mansur, which became well known in the West in 12th century. They translated in Latin language and they used it. So, and another book is Kitab al-Hawi, the comprehensive book. Watch this video so you can learn more about them. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. So why I'm telling you all of this? I'm telling you all of this to know our history, to be a proud American Muslims. So Muslims used to be in the front. They used to lead. We were the leader for this whole world back days. And we can take this back if we follow our religion. Our religion is asking us to do everything in ihsan way. Ihsan means do everything in the best way you can. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala requested us to put effort in everything. When you do your work, you have to do your best. Put your time, put efforts, and do it the best way. Do it in ihsan way. No pain, no gain. So you have to spend time, you have to spend efforts, and by that you will achieve highest goals. And this is our religion. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us. When you do your homework, when you do your assignments, when you read book, when you play soccer, you need to do it the best way you can. Put the maximum effort you can. Spend time. Don't take it easy. Don't cut corners. Just do it the right way. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us. And that's what we used to be 100 years ago. And that's what we can do it again. We can do it by you. We want to see among you new Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. We want to see among you new Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. We want to see among you Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX. You can do that by putting efforts, by following our religion, by being proud of our history, by being proud as Muslims. You can achieve that. So keep it up, know our history, be proud of be Muslims, and know we can lead again. Put efforts, and Muslims can lead the whole world again as we did years ago. So hopefully I explained it to you, I motivated you, I proved to you that as Muslims, you have to have the highest IQ level. You have to be the best student in the class. You have to put efforts. Once you put efforts, you will get a result. So by that, I'm gonna give it to you. Now you can prove to me through the Kahoot game, you are the highest IQ level because you are Muslims, and show us your logic skills. And hopefully you will have good time with Kahoot. Sister Mona is gonna run it. But before I close, I wanna just present to you or let you know, MCC, we are having opportunities for you to improve your soft skills, to improve your logic skills, and join our robotics teams. We have 2 ranges. We have age 6 to 9, and we have 9 to 16. So we have 2 teams right now. We can have more than 2 teams if we get enough kids and enough volunteers. So if you are interested, let your parents reach out to me, and from there we'll go. We should start in August with the school year and end up by March. So I hope you enjoyed the talk. Thank you very much. And from there, I will give it to Sister Mona so she can run Kahoot for you. And good luck for everybody. And thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. How's everybody? Jazakallah khair for that beautiful reminder, Brother Tamer. That was such a great reminder of our legacy and the contributions that Muslims have made. And I hope that that inspired everybody and reminded everybody about the importance and significance of seeking beneficial knowledge. That was a great reminder to me as well, that Muslims have really contributed and have been great thinkers and great actors in our history and have done great things. And I hope that all the young people here will take that as a message to be the best that we can be and be the best that you can be for many reasons. Number one, for the sake of Allah. We have Allah, you know, we have Allah. So not only do we have the best purpose to live our life, but we have the best helper, and you have the best age right now. There's nowhere else, nobody else I would rather be with right now than every single one of you. I'm so happy that all of you have joined us tonight, and I'm so proud of all of you for taking a step towards improving yourself and being better and partaking in a beneficial activity here in our Multicultural Center community. So inshallah, we're gonna play a really fun Kahoot game together. I hope that it's a nice little review and a motivation. I hope some of you took some notes. That was actually great information. I actually learned a few things. I was jotting some things down myself. So we're gonna get started, inshallah. If everybody can hop on to their Kahoot app, and I'm gonna share my screen with you, inshallah, okay? So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Also, we are going to have a very generous 30 seconds for every single question. It's generally going to be multiple choice, but you are going to have plenty of time to answer the question. So our PIN number tonight is 264-5281. That's 264-5281. So if everybody could make their own nickname, it will be helpful if we know who you are. So that way it'll be easy to identify you and get our winners. So I'll give you a minute or so to get onto the game. So it's 264-5281. The majority of the questions will pertain to today's presentation. We're also going to have a few brain teasers on there. No problem. Okay, 264-5281. Yeah. Enter the PIN. Okay, so far we have 22 players, but I know that we have over 30 people here tonight. So let's get a few more people on there. 264-5281. There's 35 participants. Let's get at least 30 players, inshallah. I'll give you a little hint. The last few questions, I want you to use your mind in a different way. Those are going to be some brain teasers, and those are going to be kind of fun. And we already decided that you all have the highest IQ, so now you have to use it, okay? Are we ready? One more person, join us. Come on, let's get to 30. Let's see who wins, girls or boys. Come on.
That's not fair.
29, anyone else? Okay, let's go ahead and begin in that case. Bismillah. And the first question is, the House of Wisdom, an early university and intellectual center, is located in which city? Is it Baghdad, Alexandria, Medina, or Jerusalem? We learned this today in the presentation at the beginning, right? Do you remember? And the answer is Baghdad, mashallah. And 16 of you got that correct. Very, very good, mashallah. And the next question is, what was the House of Wisdom? What was the House of Wisdom? Was it a place used for religious meditation, the largest mosque in the Islamic world, a place where scholars translated knowledge into Arabic, or a huge university? What was the House of Wisdom? Was it a place used for religious meditation, the largest mosque in the Islamic world, a place where scholars translated knowledge into Arabic, or a huge university? And the answer is a place where scholars translated knowledge into Arabic. Do you remember that they translated the Hindu and Arabic numerals? We learned about that. Very good. 16 of you got that right. And the next question, number 3. Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khawarizmi was known as the father of algebra, baking, philosophy, or language? Was it algebra, baking, philosophy, or language? What was al-Khawarizmi known as the father of? And the answer is algebra. That was the beginning part of our presentation. He invented algebra. Very, very good. Next question, number 4. Al-Khawarizmi is important to math, history, and algebra science because why? He wrote Encyclopedia of Medicine. He brought Arabic zero concept to Europe and beyond. He recopied the works of Aristotle, or he developed a new navigation technology. Okay, good. So the answer is he brought Arabic numbers, the zero concept, to Europe and beyond. Very, very good. The next question is true or false? Al-Khawarizmi wrote a book entitled Kitab al-Jabr wa al-Muqallaba. Is that true or false? Did Al-Khawarizmi write a book entitled Kitab al-Jabr wal Muqallaba? And the answer is true. That is true. Very, very good. MashaAllah. We have some awesome winners so far. Number 6, Yaqub ibn Ishaq al-Kindi was what? A physician, a musician, a mathematics scholar, or an Arabic teacher? Yaqub ibn Ishaq al-Kindi was a physician, a musician, a mathematics scholar, or an Arabic teacher? The answer is he was a mathematics scholar. The next question, number 7. Omar Khayyam is most famous for what? Omar Khayyam is most famous for, did he write a medical encyclopedia that became a textbook for medieval? Did he develop chess, which is played around the world? Did he perfect the sailboat, or wrote a book on algebra that went beyond algebra? And the answer is, he wrote a book on algebra that went beyond algebra. Very, very, very good, mashallah. Good job. Number 8, the Latin name for Jabir ibn Hayyan is Jagger, Jabir, Hopper, or Goober? The Latin name for Jabir ibn Hayyan is Jagger, Jabir, Hopper, or Goober? And the answer is Jabir. Very, very good to 21 of you, mashallah. The next question is number 9. Jabir ibn Hayyan was a very famous Arabic alchemist. What are 3 of his inventions? Was it distillation, gold and silver, minerals, wood and alchemy, crystallization, distillation and filtration, or minerals, alchemy and chemistry? Jabir ibn Hayyan was a very famous Arabic alchemist. What are 3 of his inventions? Very, very good. Crystallization, distillation, and filtration. MashaAllah, that was a hard question. Many of you got that right. Number 10, Abu Bakr al-Razi was good at what? Was it astronomy, Arabic poetry, mathematics, or medicine? Abu Bakr al-Razi was good at what? Astronomy, Arabic poetry, mathematics, or medicine? And the answer is medicine. Very, very good. You guys are doing a great job, mashallah. Number 11, which tire doesn't move when a car turns right? Now we're doing some brain teasers. Is it the front left tire, the front right tire, the back tire, or the spare tire? Which tire does not move when a car turns right? Now you can use your own mind. These are not from the lesson, these are brain teasers. The answer is the spare tire. Very, very good to 16 of you, mashallah. Next question. Which hand is best for stirring sugar into tea? Which hand is best for stirring sugar into tea? Left hand, it's better to use a spoon, right hand, or both hands? All right, let's see what the answer is on this one. The correct answer is that it's better to use a spoon. Very, very good, mashallah. Please enter the missing number, 4, 8, 14, 22. What is the missing number? Is it 26, 28, 32, or 36? What is the missing number? Very good. I see a lot of people answering. And the correct answer is 32. Most of you got that one right. Number 14, there are 12 pens on the table. You took 3. How many do you have? Do you have 0, 3, 9, or 12? There are 12 pens on the table. You took 3. How many do you have? And the answer is 3. So if you took 3, then you have 3. Get it, y'all? All right. Number 15, 2024. Pick the right answer. 2024, which one is the right answer among those 4? And the answer is the first one. Very, very good. Next. Number 16, Albert Einstein had an IQ of 150. Is that true or false? Well, actually, I'm sorry, that's a multiple choice question. Is that yes, or how am I supposed to know this, or no, or I'm speechless? Albert Einstein had an IQ of 150. Is the answer yes? How am I supposed to know this? No, or I'm speechless? And pick the right answer among 4. The right answer is yes. Albert Einstein did have an IQ of 150. You guys are doing great. Number 17, what's the IQ of a gifted person? Is it 120, 100, 110, or 130? Very, very good. And the right answer is 130, and 13 of you got that correct. Very, very good. Next question. Please find the figure containing the series. So look at the series on the left, and then look at the series on the right. Which one do you need to complete the figure? That's empty box over here. So is it A, B, C, or D? Try to complete. It says, please find the figure continuing the series. Let's see what the right answer is. And the correct answer is D. Most of you got that right, mashallah. All right, number 19. Finish the sentence. Gym is to healthy as book is to what? Is it good, knowledgeable, fluent, or intelligent? What is the correct answer? Finish the sentence. Gym is to healthy as book is to good, or knowledgeable, or fluent, or intelligent. What is the right answer? And the right answer is knowledgeable. MashaAllah, 22 of you got that correct. Some tough competition here. Last few questions. What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? An artichoke heart, normal, because people usually have half their fingers on one hand, a fingerless man, or a man? The right answer is normal because people usually have half their fingers on one hand. Very, very good. Next question. All right. If a plane crashes on the border between the United States and Canada, where do they bury the survivors? In Canada? Nowhere? United States? Or survivors are not buried? If a plane crashes on the border between the United States and Canada, where do they bury the survivors? And the correct answer is survivors are not buried. Very, very good, mashallah. All right, number 22. What is black when you buy it, red when you use it, and gray when you throw it away? Is it grit, ash, a human heart, or charcoal? It's black when you buy it, red when you use it, and gray when you throw it away. The correct answer is charcoal. The next question, two men are playing chess. They play 5 games. Each man wins 3. How is this possible? Is it's impossible, it's magic, big question mark, or they don't play each other? 2 men are playing chess. They play 5 games. Each man wins 3. How is this possible? The answer is they don't play each other. Very good. That's 21 of you got that right. Number 24, I have 3 eyes and only 1 leg. Obey me or you'll be sorry. What am I? A cyclops, a traffic light, something, or a dog. I have 3 eyes and only 1 leg. Obey me or you'll be sorry. What am I? Wow, y'all are being very tested. And the answer is a traffic light, mashallah. And then we have our very last question. What do these words have in common? Madame, civic, I, and level. Is it don't know? Is it they read the same backwards as they do forwards? Is it they all mean the same thing, or they all mean something, or they all mean the same thing? What is the correct answer there? The correct answer is they read the same backwards as they do forwards. And now for the moment of truth to see who has won tonight. You are all winners for being part of this tonight together. 20 out of 25 is the Borgie. 20 out of 25 is Eminem. And 21 out of 25, Yahya. We have a top 3 winner, mashallah. You 3 winners will hold on and let us know your information so we can get you your prizes. I also want to say thank you to all of you. We had a lot of players here. Let's see here. We have a lot of players tonight. I know it was a very close game. So we had 35 people playing tonight. We want to say congratulations to all of you. Yahya, Eminem, the Borgie, Lena S, Austin Ibrahim, I'm a Bichu, Mohammed Shabana, Team Aldiri, Fairuz SS. We also have Ahmed, Yusuf, Haitham, Yusuf, Ramzi, Ahmed Zaidan, Omar Manahil, Fatima, Lina Kiwi. We also have Anas, Abd, Amina, Amar Muhammad, Khadija, Amar Shahab, Mariam, Ali, Muhammad, Lina the Kiwi. We also have Mani, Malik, Asim Ibrahim, and Amar. MashaAllah, that was a lot of fun. I hope that took you away into thinking land. And I hope that was, just a nice little review and a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of fun. So inshallah, we're going to be back here again next week. We have really awesome topics and speakers every single week. So please come back, meet us, bring your friends, bring your siblings. I want to thank everybody who volunteered. I want to thank all the kids for coming. And I will switch it back over to the other co-hosts, inshallah. Very good to play with y'all tonight. Thank you so much. Brother Tamer or Brother Hamza, would you like to add anything?
I would just like to say congratulations to the winners. And if you guys, whoever won, if you guys can type your name, your email, and what you've placed, like first, second, or third, that would be greatly appreciated. Jazakallah khair.
Have a really good night, everybody, and keep doing great things. Keep learning. Remember what we learned tonight, and use your time wisely. Relax during the lockdown, but also learn something new. And let's help to improve ourselves, inshallah. Jazakallah khair to everybody. Have a good night. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. See you next week. Assalamu alaikum.